everyone, welcome to another pick a pile reading. I am the Unobtrusive Healer and welcome. So this reading is for the new moon in Aquarius. Here where I am in Perth, it hit at 3 o'clock this morning. You may have seen around that it's quite an important new moon, so I thought I would jump on and do a pick a pile, find out what's coming or any advice. Also, guys, it's a really good new moon to do a new moon ritual. So even if you just search one up on like Instagram or online, find something that works for you. It's one of those moons that's really going to set the tone for the rest of your 2021. So it's quite important. So these are the little emojis that you've got to choose from today. So take a second to tune in and feel which emoji is calling you. Obviously from left to right, we go 1, 2, 3. It's important to remember in your reading that genders are irrelevant. If I ever describe a situation where there's 2 people involved in a general reading, you could fit either role. So just apply it how it fits for you. Like don't stress if it's, a role reversal or something, that's totally fine. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest for anyone else. Don't force anything to fit. But most of all, I just really hope this helps you guys navigate yourself through this new moon and really make the most of it and harness the energy, because it's such a good new moon to set intentions with. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap this little spiel up there. Select your emoji and I'll see you in your corresponding pile. Bye. Hey pile 1, welcome to your pick a card reading. So this is the new moon reading. It's a pretty big new moon. It's the new moon in Aquarius and we're in the age of Aquarius now. I'm sure a lot of you have seen around that it's a really important new moon. So definitely make sure that you're doing a ritual, even though the new moon technically began in Perth. It was, I think, 3:05 a.m. this morning or something. The new moon energy does hang around for a few days. So definitely do a ritual or a cleanse or set some intentions or something for sure. Because it's very likely that you'll see growth for whatever intentions you set during this period. Don't forget, guys, it's a general message, so take what resonates for you, leave the rest. In the generals, you can take either role. So if I'm talking about a situation and there's multiple people involved, or it's 2 people, you could take the role of either person. So just be sure to keep that in mind. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else, and we will get into it. So I'm starting with the Moonology Oracle, and basically we're going to look at what's shifting or what's coming in with the new moon, what is new for you with the new moon, basically. So we'll start with these cards and then I'll see where I'm wanting to go after that. All right, so for pile 1, straight away. All right, so we've got it's a new moon card, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Oh, by the way, you guys were the emoji. I actually wish I thought this through before I started recording. It looks to me like a full moon, rising over something, I don't know, but either way, you chose that for your emoji. So you've got the new moon in Virgo. This says it's a time to give rather than to take. What else have we got for pile 1 with the new moon? Also with this card, because there's a lot of green in it, green is the colour of the heart space. So it could be, this could be talking about new beginnings for your heart center. Maybe you're opening up in the heart space, clearing out what's caused the blockages, and kind of learning to open up a little bit. Another new moon card, new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. All right, so that's the solar plexus color there, which is all about confidence. The solar plexus is your motivation, your drive, your ambition. So far we're getting heart chakra and solar plexus vibes. which is almost kind of like aligning, I suppose, and going after what your heart wants is the kind of message that I'm getting with that. Recognizing your truth, recognizing what's going to fulfill that heart space, and then going after it with confidence, and then you're almost guaranteed to be successful. Regardless of what this says on the bottom, just as I'm saying, whatever you decide to go for with confidence, we've got a bow and arrow here. This is like whatever you shoot your arrow at, you're going to be successful. This is full moon in Sagittarius, and it says look at the bigger picture. I feel like I'm talking quite fast. So I don't know if there's a bit of nervous energy in this pile or something. Okay, I'm just going to take the one that's face up for that flip. It says hold your vision, fixed moon. I'm sure Aquarius is a fixed sign, so interesting that the fixed moons come out. Fixed signs are quite, when their intentions are set to something, they're fixed on that and they're very stubborn about it. So I think this is saying, like it says, hold your vision and be stubborn if you have to, because it's like you know what you want and you can get it. You just need to hold the vision, keep a high vibrational, positive attitude about it. On the bottom, we've got full moon in Aries, and that says a fiery climax approaches. So hold your vision, a fiery climax is approaching. So the signs that we have out here, if it means anything to anyone, we've got Virgo, Leo, Sag, Aries, and then obviously we've got that fixed, the fixed signs in there, which I think from memory, I could be wrong, so please don't quote me. I think it's Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, that's Earth. So what's the fire one? It would be, oh, I don't know the fire fixed sign. So there's one fixed sign in every element, and I am not quite sure of the fire one, so you'll have to leave that one with me or look into that yourself. But anyway, we're going to sort of elaborate, and we're going to get some oracle cards. Alright, so we're going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So for pile one, please, can we take a look at what is new with the new moon? What is the new that's coming with the new moon? What new is coming in with the new moon for pile one, please? What is new coming in with the new moon? Okay. So the first two cards we've got here is moving on, and then we got light. And interestingly enough, the way these have come out in this order is like you're moving out of a dark period and standing into your light, stepping into your power, claiming your light, and really moving into that. That's what I'm getting so far. It's like you've navigated your way out of a tough period, or you've released something, or you've left something behind, and you're moving on to, you know, better, more positive things. Okay, we've got the crown chakra. So your intuition could definitely be leading you through this, or like your higher self. You could have a strong connection with your higher self at the moment, and that could be what's helping guide you through this process. All right, we've got stand your ground. So that's two number sevens have just come out. So those are big numbers for spirituality and like the journey that you're on. So it looks like you're really kind of standing in your power, taking ownership, and just, yeah, really stepping into your light, and perhaps having the confidence to stand up for your values, stand up for what you deserve, stand in your truth as well, and really go after that vision that you've got for yourself. Bottom of the deck, we've got recognition and reward. So it does look like during this moon cycle, it does look like there's some sort of recognition or reward for whatever you've left behind. So as we said, you've stepped out of a dark period, or you've left something negative behind, something that doesn't serve you, stepping into your light, following your higher wisdom, and there's going to be a reward for this. Okay, let's go. So now I've got the Light Seers Tarot, and we're just basically going to get as much info out of what we've got here as we can. Okay, so for pile 1, continuing, let's have a look at this moving on card for what's coming in with this new moon cycle and what they can expect. So let's clarify moving on. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Wands reverse and the 3 of Wands reverse. So this is like whatever's not bringing you victory, or whatever's you know, holding you back, whatever is keeping you waiting or keeping you stuck, this is just letting all of that go. So the 6 of Wands in the upright is like victory. So it's anything that's interrupting or blocking your victory. The 3 of Wands is a card about like a new adventure being on the horizon, and kind of knowing that it's coming and waiting. So I feel like you're not waiting anymore. So if you're waiting for something to happen and you've now realized that this has been blocking your success or your victory, you're leaving that behind now. Can I get some more? Okay, we've got the Page of Wands. So perhaps some of you could be leaving behind a person in the Page of Wands energy, which is someone who's a little bit, Page of Wands in reverse, I usually look at as someone who's a little bit in and out, a little bit erratic in their behaviour. They're real explorers, so they love to explore, and they kind of just follow wherever they're being led. They don't really think about the consequences. They kind of just do first and then worry about the consequences later. So it's like real Aries type energy. Aries are known to sort of take risks without thinking things through, and it's as they evolve that they kind of learn not to take silly risks anymore. Not judging at all, but it is just a bit of an Aries trait. That's why they're the first sign of the zodiac. Okay, sorry guys, apparently some of the Aries weren't happy with that. All right, let's keep having a look at this moving on card. Oh, geez, these are going haywire. Jesus, so am I. Any more for the moving on card? Okay, so 5 of Swords in reverse. Moving on, as I said, from anything that keeps you stuck, anything that's giving you a headache, anything that's stressing you out, anything that's putting a block on your path, you're moving right away from that. Ooh, whoop. Oh, I see why that had to happen. It had to flip around. Okay, so 8 of Wands, this is bringing you to a breakthrough. The 8 of Wands can be travel, so depending on where you are in the world, maybe you're going to be traveling, or this is just like some sort of breakthrough that's happening at quite a pace. All right, so that's the moving on card. Let's take a look at the light card, please, for group 1. All right, we've got the Hanged Man reverse, 10 of Wands reverse, and the World reverse. So freeing yourselves of baggage, responsibilities, anything that's gotten really heavy to carry, closing out any unfinished cycles in order to step into your light. Sometimes I look at the Hanged Man, especially in this deck, as like being enlightened to something, just because of the way that her crown has all this light around it. So it's like you've been enlightened to something and you've realized how heavy something was to carry, and you're just closing out all these cycles and letting all that go. And if this isn't what you're already doing, then this is your guidance, by the way. So like if you're listening to this thinking, well, that doesn't really sound like me, then this is what you're like being guided to do. Elijah, please stop. Oh, we had a flipper. Okay, so we have got Strength in reverse. So I feel like this is a card that's sort of, it's kind of telling us that when you close these cycles out, you can kind of come into union with yourself. It's like you've been out of harmony with yourself, and therefore you haven't, been in your true power. Anything else for the light card for pile 1, please? We've got that Page of Wands again. This could definitely be saying that maybe you have tried to close out some of these cycles or leave some of these things behind in the past, but you couldn't quite commit to it and found yourself repeating a few things. There we have that 8 of Wands again on the bottom. So this is definitely a breakthrough coming with this new moon, absolutely. All right, I want to have a look at this crown chakra card now. Why is the crown chakra here, please? Spirit for pile 1. Okay, we've got Judgment. So this is, you guys have made a judgment call to set your soul free from something. Your higher wisdom has led you to this, and I just get a real sense of like freedom from this card. If you look at it up close, her soul's literally being set free. Sorry, I've had a coffee, so I'm a bit shaky. Like setting your soul free, and it's because your crown chakra has illuminated you to what needs to be removed, released, let go of in order to feel this newfound freedom. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. What's this 5 of Pentacles? This can be a card about being left out in the cold, or just being in like a general dark period. It can be like anxiety or money related fears. And okay, and then we've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So I could look at this as kind of changing the way that you value money and sort of letting go of like basically if you can you help me out, please? Just trying to find the right words. So say you, you view money as the be all and end all, and you are really, really focused on how much money you've got in the bank and your foundation, your stability and your savings and how much money you're earning. This is like letting all of that go and not holding on to money so tightly. It's about recognizing that we don't take the money to the grave with us, and it's about doing what makes us happy instead of doing what makes us money. So So some of you could definitely be setting yourselves free from a job that you just don't feel, yeah, then we've got that Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like you're chasing wealth over purpose, and it's like you're learning that that's not what's going to make you happy. And we've got the Five of Cups. So this is definitely saying to me that chasing wealth, or like status or anything material is causing your spirit. Sorry, one sec. It's causing like your soul to kind of just feel drained all the time. Like chasing the wrong thing is just making you feel worse instead of making you feel better. And it's just sort of, the Five of Cups is all about just feeling like you're at an emotional loss. It's like your emotions aren't quite being fulfilled here, and it's all because you've been chasing the wrong thing. Sorry, I just need a quick drink of water. Hope everyone's been staying hydrated with the crazy ascension energies lately. Okay, so that's that. We're going to look at the Stand Your Ground card now. So Stand Your Ground, pile 1. What's this here for? Okay, we have got the Ten of Swords. This is like ending a cycle. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be ending a cycle of being sort of all work and no play. I usually see the Eight of Pentacles as a card when it's in reverse. I see it as a card of like putting all your eggs in one basket and focusing on that completely. When it's in the upright, I feel like this is someone who is taking everything into consideration. You know, their diet, their spirituality, their work, like their mental health, their spirit. But when it's in the upright, I always see it as putting too much into just one of those things and not enough into the others. So it's like ending that cycle for yourself. We've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so this is like getting yourself into a really good kind of mind, body, spirit balance, or like a really healthy space, and then protecting what it is that you create for yourself. Protecting your light, protecting your peace, and just wanting to really focus on your spirit and having a healthy spirit instead of having a healthy bank account, really. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and it's interesting that they've come out together. This is just realizing, like taking the blindfold off and realizing that money's not everything. Success is not everything. Like you can have 9 pentacles, but if you've got no one to share it with, to, you know, have that 10th pentacle, it's just not really fulfilling. It's like your spirit wants a bit more than that. All right, so that's the Stand Your Ground card. So yeah, I think that Stand Your Ground is almost just like saying, it's like standing in your truth. So knowing what fulfills you, knowing what's going to bring you peace, knowing what's going to bring you balance and harmony and keep you centered, and ending anything that doesn't. All right, is there anything that I'm missing or that you would like to add, Spirit? What's coming in with the new moon? 4, pile 1. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So if your give and receive has been off and you're giving too much to something and not getting much in return, in any area of your life, well, actually I have to get another card to find out. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is putting more energy into what does have a healthy balance, into what does work well, instead of what just takes and doesn't give anything in return. The Three of Pentacles is like collaboration, teamwork, working well. So it's putting more energy into the things that work well instead of the things that just take. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is that here, please, Spirit? Got the Four of Pentacles again coming out. So we've got all Pentacles cards here, which is really interesting. And most of them are in the reverse. So I really am just feeling like the message here is just that you guys are shifting your focus away from money, finance, income, stability towards other things. So let's have a look at, instead of getting all of the cards about what you're moving away from, let's find out what you're moving towards or what's coming towards you. So can we look at where they're going instead of what they're letting go of? Where is their focus going? Oh, okay, I've got the Magician. So this is like manifesting, getting yourself into a good spiritual alignment. The Magician is someone who's very powerful. They know what they want. They know how to manifest it. They're in a very good alignment. So I feel like you're going to be really focused on spiritual alignment. Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. Okay. So this is wanting to invest in a partnership, and it could very well be like a soulmate connection with the Two of Cups, because this is like a really deep soul connected love, or it's just some sort of creative partnership. All right, so the Page of Pentacles is like wanting to explore or invest in something. So I feel like what you guys are manifesting is a purposeful relationship. So not necessarily a romantic relationship, but a purposeful one. Whether that means that you go into a creative partnership with somebody, or you're manifesting a soulmate, or perhaps you just met somebody and you're wanting to sort of invest more into that. That would be an indication of that. And then with the Two of Wands, that's like another two. It's like a bit of a choice. So it's like making the decision to leave the security and comfort of the home and foundation and sort of put yourself out there for connection and purpose. Queen of Cups, healing, getting into a really good alignment. The Queen of Cups has compassion, she's got heart, she's got love. You know, she's healed or healing. Working on filling up her cup, basically. So that could definitely be you, like rejuvenating your energy, getting into, like I said, getting into that alignment where you're attracting exactly what it is that you're wanting. Seven of Wands again, protecting your peace, getting into a really good alignment and then wanting to protect and preserve that. Definitely getting more spiritual, this pile. Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords. So freeing yourself from any limiting beliefs, anything that's keeping you stuck. And like the Eight of Swords is really a card about your own conflicts and your own blocks. It's about taking the blindfold off and having an awareness to what you do or don't do that holds you back. Oh my gosh, the Nine of Cups, that's the second time it's flipped over and then it's flipped straight back in. The Nine of Cups is like soul fulfillment, going after what makes your soul happy. So we've got a lot of sevens, which is, yeah, really going down that path of spirituality and getting your alignment into where it's supposed to be. And then we've got a couple of 2s, which is about finding balance and harmony. So those numbers are really tying in together for me. Some of you, I think it came up before as well, but some of you may be looking at traveling towards something or someone that like makes you happy. Or if you're somewhere where you can't travel, then it would be just moving towards something or taking action. Well, literally taking action and moving towards. We just got the Chariot, which is another number 7. Oh my God. Okay, so this is like balancing out your light and dark side, figuring out exactly what you want, and then going after that with full speed. So we do have 2 cards of travel. So some of you might actually be traveling, relocating. And it seems like, so yeah, I really feel like this new moon cycle for you, pile 1, is like, figuring out exactly what you want and moving towards that and leaving everything else behind. Well, yeah, we've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, and I'm actually going to flip them over. So what I'm getting with these is, so the King of Swords is someone who's in a very good spiritual alignment. They've, you know, got a lot of wisdom and intelligence. So I feel like, sorry, my son's putting me off because I can hear him yelling at his game. Yeah, so the sword here, interestingly enough, the sword here is kind of, the sword in the King of Swords is pointing directly to the Knight of Swords. So I feel like he's cutting out that need to chase material wealth and like status, and staying in alignment and following your purpose instead. Do I want to get anything else, or is that it? No, I think I'm going to leave it there. So that's where I'm going to leave it, pile 1. Look, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a very positive reading. I love where this has gone. So I do feel really good things coming for you, pile 1. Let me know if it resonated. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe for future uploads, hit the bell if you want to be notified for the uploads. And otherwise, I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading for this week. So, just early this morning, in the early hours of the morning, the new moon cycle began. And it's the new moon in Aquarius, which you've probably already seen around social media and stuff. It's quite an important new moon. So basically we're going to be checking what this new moon is going to bring you, or like where to put your attention. Oh, you guys picked the little Joker card, which is like a wild card. So who knows where this reading is going to go. But basically the things to remember would be that if I'm describing a situation where 2 people are involved, the roles can be reversed. It's a general reading. So if you apply in one role more than the other, then just swap it how it fits. Don't force anything to fit. Leave behind what doesn't resonate for you. It could be for somebody else. And if I talk about genders, I'm just describing like the person on the card in the images. So genders are not important, all right? So starting off with the Moonology Oracle, we're going to find out what new energies are coming in with the new moon in Aquarius for my pile 2s. Okay, so the first card out is the Void of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. We're going to get more cards before I go into that one, because sometimes that card can mean different things to me. Oh, we've got this it's come out again. This came out in the last pile too. Confidence is your key to success. That's new moon in Leo. So maybe if you've got a really anxious or fearful attitude towards some sort of situation, then nothing's going to come of it. But if you're confident, then it's going to be really successful. So if you keep that kind of high vibrational positive attitude towards whatever your situation is, then there looks like there can be success. But if you keep that kind of dark, fearful, anxious of the unknown type of energy, then you're basically going to like attract what it is that you're fearful of to come in. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Like I told the last pile, I have had coffee, so I am really shaky hands. All right, so yeah, as I was talking about that, fear and anxiety, this card's telling you just to take time to breathe. Whenever you think about it, just like bring your focus to your stomach and just breathe it all out, let it all go, and just really focus on the breath. That's going to help you release some of that tension in your stomach. We've got the blue moon, believe in the impossible. So even if you feel like what you're trying to achieve, or if you feel like something's out of reach, believe in the impossible, because if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Okay, so what was on the bottom? Hold your vision. Again, this came out in the last group too. So we've got hold your vision. So yes, hold that positive, high vibrational outlook and attitude. Now we're going to go into the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and we're going to take a look at what is coming in with the new moon for you, pile 2. So what's coming in with the new moon for pile 2s? Okay, first card out is Harmony. It's number 6, and number 6 in tarot is the Lover's card, and it can either represent a choice or it can represent a very, very deep connection. And then obviously in this card, it's all about connection. You've got the two lovers there. They've got a lot of green, which is like a healed heart space, a lot of love for one another. They're looking each other dead in the eye. So if there is, we've got the solar plexus come out, which is the stomach center. I was just talking about that before, and it's come out right underneath the new moon in Leo card, which has all that yellow in it, which is beautiful. So that's just really confirming, like, confidence is the key to your success. If there's something that you feel is out of reach, it's definitely not out of reach. So whether you're in a connection or trying to attract a connection, I feel like your anxiety or your fears is what gets in the way here. Okay, we've got balance, number 11. And we've got passion ignited, another 1. So we've got 3 1s coming out just there, 1 1 1. So there's a new beginning coming for you guys with the new moon. It's something that sets your heart space and your passion right on fire. And it's something that comes with some sort of alignment or balance that you've achieved within yourself. So in that balance card, it's like a cycle has completed. He's got a big glow around him that goes full circle. He's got all of the elements there, so he's in a really healthy alignment. He's got angel wings, so he's quite enlightened. He's quite connected to his higher self. I only say he because it's a male in the card. As I said, genders are irrelevant. So it seems like coming into alignment is giving you the confidence to believe in what's coming. But yeah, this is definitely something that's going to kind of set your soul on fire. There's definitely cycles completing here because there's a lot of circles that are going in full completion. Mythic Tarot for this one. All right, so I'm going to first of all take a look at the Harmony card and get some more information for you guys. Sorry if you can hear my son out there. Alright, so for pile 2s, let's take a look at this Harmony card. What is this about with this new moon, please? You could be finding the harmony in an existing relationship. You could be attracting this in someone new. And perhaps if you felt like it wasn't coming because nothing's been happening in your reality, this is all about believing in what you feel is almost out of reach or impossible or not coming. It's just holding that belief. So when you're ready, Spirit, what's this Harmony card all about? All right, we've got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is like your, this has been your energy towards either your existing relationship or love in general until recently. You know, she's sitting here, she's in her truth and she's followed her spirituality, but she's literally like quite emotionless. She's quite cold and quite sort of defensive when it comes to love. So perhaps you're kind of releasing that perspective. And then this is what's helping the movement begin. This is what's helping destiny start to turn that wheel and start to bring you what you deserve. All right, so the Ace of Pentacles just flashed itself at me. We'll see if it comes out. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords in the upright and we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. What this is telling me is like you're realigning yourself. You're kind of rewiring your anxieties and your anxious thoughts and beliefs, and you're using this as an opportunity to realign with your true self. It could also be that you ended something and then you kind of regretted your choice and got a little bit in your head about it. Oh, come on, they just spat. I can't take all of those. Come on, guys. We'll try that again. We pretty much just want maybe one more. So back to that Harmony card. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is like you're either attracting or this is you. But basically this is like a really stable offer of investment. This is like an opportunity to commit to something long-term, or it's someone bringing you the offer of a long-term commitment, something very stable, something very grounded, something that's been quite slow moving for some time, but you know, there's been movement nonetheless. Anything else for Harmony? Okay, Queen of Cups. Yes, so this is definitely two people that are coming together here. You know, and it's as a result of healing and changing your perspective. You know, you're approaching this with a full cup instead of an empty cup. As you can see, the Queen of Swords, her emotions are pouring out all over the ground, but the Queen of Cups, she's very steady, very healed, very relaxed. So I feel like that sort of switch in you or the person that you're dealing with, this is like crucial to this situation. All right, so I'll put those back now and we'll take a look into the solar plexus chakra. It's funny, I keep forgetting to breathe, and this card, take time to breathe out, I keep being drawn to it and then I'm like, so you definitely need to be making sure you're taking many conscious breaths throughout the day. I feel like you're holding a lot of your anxiety in your solar plexus, which is your stomach. And I feel like that's why it's come out. Oh, hello. All right, Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Whew. More sevens. So we're getting a lot of sevens coming out so far. Even in the last pile, we had a lot of sevens, which is a real number about spirituality and following your path, etc., etc. Okay. Give me a second with these cards. All right. So this is sort of telling me so first things first, what I'm getting with those two cards, seeing as we've got the cups and the pentacles, this is like wanting to align your heart space with your material world. So this is like wanting to bring a balance to your material and emotional fulfillment. So if this has been off and you've been giving too much to work, not enough to relationships and emotions and love, then this is about trying to find a healthier balance with that, and not be giving too much to what drains you, and being sure that you're giving just as much to what giving more to what really, you know, fulfills you. I also feel like you've had to demonstrate a lot of patience for whatever it is that's going on here. Yeah. Sorry, that just blew my mind. Literally, patience. We've got the Temperance card. This is like pouring into yourself, and just sort of focusing on your healing and having patience and kind of learning to trust that what's meant for you will come at the right time. And basically just focusing on your own spiritual alignment in the meantime. I think this is what's helping your solar plexus chakra clear out and start to start to, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. Just starting to feel more confident, I suppose, in what's coming for you. Okay, we've got the Hermit and the Lovers. So first of all, that's three major arcanas coming out in a row, and I want to talk about them all together, okay? So I do feel like you guys have either been in a relationship for quite some time, or there's a really special relationship that you have this strong feeling about that hasn't been going the way like you thought it would. So this has been like having patience because you're trying to trust your intuition that it's coming. And I feel like this is this new moon cycle is where you're really getting to that place of like surrender, you know, focusing on self, Hermit, reflection, getting your balance and your harmony, and just being patient on your own while you wait for this Lover situation to enter. So we've got the Lovers coming out twice in this reading. So I'm definitely feeling that love is coming for this pile. And it's like, there's a decision being made for this though. So it's like deciding to not focus so much on work and to open yourself up to love, because the Lovers is also about a choice or a decision being made. So I feel like you're making the decision to stop being so invested in your finances or things that don't serve you, which is a little bit similar to the last pile, which is not surprising because I mean, new moon energy is all about releasing what doesn't serve us, and setting new intentions. So this is your intention is to focus more on love. So I feel mostly like this pile are already in a connection and it's been going a little bit, you know, it's been going a little bit south, but, sorry, or, not but, or you know this person already and you've been waiting for this to come along almost. And there it is, Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning. And it's funny, it's come out right underneath that Passion Ignited card. So yeah, this is a new passionate beginning, ready to take on the world with passion. He's looking directly at the Lover's card. So yeah, this pile, you're focusing on love, this new moon cycle, whether it comes to fruition this cycle or whether it comes to fruition down the track. This is just signaling that your focus is changing, you're willing to invest more into your heart space and love in general. And I think you've been through you've been on quite a rough journey, but you're almost there. Like this card really represents like the final push, like that final little bit to where you're on safe land again, you know? All right, so let's put those back in now. We'll have a look at the balance card. All right, the balance card here, pile 2, please. Can we have a look at that? Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups coming out again, but this time it's come out in the upright. We've got the Lovers and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm told that they're all upright. So the Lovers has come out again. Seven of Cups has come out again. So this is like choosing where you're going to invest. You've made the decision. You're going to focus more on love. You're going to open up to love. And then the Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's got a lot to give. So she's very well balanced. She's got a good foundation beneath herself. She's very secure. She's quite giving, but she also has strong self-worth, and she's very much like wife material, this Queen of Pentacles. I always see her as wife material. Let's keep going. So as you have reached this Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, this aligned, balanced, grounded energy, this is what's helping you see where you want to invest. This is what's helping you see what really matters to your heart space. And it's also about acknowledging that you've, as long as you've got a sturdy foundation, you don't need a whole lot of money in the bank. So it's almost like acknowledging that you've acknowledging that it's safe to not just focus on work and money and open up to other things. We do have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, healing the way that you value and see money and like how much you invest in it. So I feel like we've got like a lot of workaholics coming through in today's picker piles. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, yes. So this balance, you have reached a healthy alignment in yourself because you've been able to let go of something from the past. So you've been sort of deceived or lied to in the past, or someone has hurt you or left you out in the cold, and now you're healing from this and you're getting yourself into a really healthy balance. And as soon as you get into that healthy alignment within you, then that's when you start to attract that healthy stuff on the outside as well. So, you know, our reality is a reflection of how we're feeling on the inside. So if your self-worth's low, then you often have like a pretty bad experience or a tough experience on the outside. But when you get into your really healthy inner space, then you're able to let all that go and attract better for yourself. High Priestess, I'm going to flip her around. Sometimes I see the High Priestess as like your higher self, and I almost do feel like she's leading you. Sorry, it's a woman in the card, so I'm saying she, but it's like your higher self is leading you to something fruitful, something that you really value instead of you know, material things. The High Priestess in this deck, she's in a wedding dress, so I don't know if marriage could be something that's on your mind for some people. But this is definitely like learning to embrace both your light and shadow side, bring them into union together, have that healthy alignment, and then attracting better for yourself. All right, so let's take a look at this Passion Ignited card. What is igniting the passion? What is this card, please? Let's find out some info. Passion Ignited. Okay, we've got the Emperor. So this could be a person that you're connecting with or going to connect with, and that's what's lighting your passion. Or this could be you. So regardless of gender, the Emperor is someone who, is the king of their empire. You've got a lot of success beneath your feet. You've fought a good fight throughout your life. You've got a lot of wisdom. Or this is somebody else. It's quite a dominant energy. The Emperor can be like the divine masculine of the deck. So this could be what's igniting your passion, is like your divine counterpart. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to take that. And that. Okay, maybe they... Oh my God, you're joking. Okay, so all these cards are flipped up. We go... Oh my God, so we've got Ace of Cups.
Mom.
Ace of Pentacles.
Hi, Mom.
Ace of Swords.
Hi, Mom.
And the 10 of Cups. I told you, this is love. Hello, baby, what's wrong?
Hi, Mom, please, but I'm just buying a green big one.
I told you in 2 weeks, please.
Not now.
2 weeks.
No, I didn't buy it.
Right, Mummy's trying to work, so you need to give me...
When you work, are you going to give me a green rubbish truck?
I'm not going to buy it today, no.
No.
Please don't start making a fuss. I'm busy, sweetie. It's just a toy. I bought you those other ones today. That's why you can't have...
I'm not like that. You have to get me that one. I don't like that. You have to get me them after Mommy's work.
Parent life.
Huh? Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to have to pause this and come back to this in a moment, just when we got to the good bit. Sorry about that, pile 2. Okay, so we had just had those amazing 4 cards come out, which absolutely blew my mind. So we had the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. So literally the only ace that didn't come out was the Ace of Wands, and that's literally this card right here in the Oracle deck. So this is like literally a new beginning. And then with the 10 of Cups, this is like soulmate, destined relationships, right? It's soul fulfilling love. It's something that is just so powerful, meaningful. Probably traveled many lives together. And with all of the aces coming out, it's like perfectly aligned. It's got the emotion, it's got the stability, it's got the honesty and the transparency, and it's got the passion. It's got everything wrapped up into one. This is your divine counterpart. This is where the divine connections are going to start to come out. So whether it's an existing connection or a new connection, or it's, there you go, it's realigning. It's someone that you've walked away from before, or someone that's walked away from you before and they've immediately regretted their choice. So they're already in your life in some way, I feel. I don't know what else to say with that. Like it's quite a beautiful reading. Like this is like everything that you could ever dream of in a romantic partner. It's not to say that it's going to be sunshine and roses all the time. No relationship is perfect, but this is just saying that you have got everything you need to make this go the distance. You've got trust, you've got loyalty, you've got honesty, you've got emotions, you've got real deep love, you've got passion, you've got, excitement, adventure. You've got everything rolled up into one. This is, you know, that ultimate love of a lifetime. Is there anything that I have missed here? For most of you in this situation, I do see the masculine coming through with the offer here. If you're the divine feminine, I don't feel like you need to do too much. I feel like you could be the one that's kind of been getting yourself into that healthy alignment, and like sort of like releasing all your anxiety and fears and just focusing on yourself and your own inner harmony is what's bringing the harmony into your reality. So I feel like you're attracting this in if you're the feminine, but if you're the masculine watching this, I do feel like this is you recognizing what it is that you want, recognizing what it is that you may have lost or what it is that's going to fulfill you, and making moves to that and coming through with that genuine offer. Making that judgment call, there you go. The judgment card is also like, it can be a reconciliation card. So as I said, I do feel like you all know who this person is already. We've got death in reverse, rebirth. So this is a rebirth, a reconciliation. The other cards that we've got here is the King of Wands, Six of Swords, the Four, and the Nine of Wands. So this is someone who's stepped into their divine counterpart role, divine masculine role, and they want to move this into a new situation. They want that new beginning with you, or you want that with them if you're the masculine watching, as I said. And this is the final push. So at the moment we're in that final push, and all of this is about to start to come to fruition. I'm not going to pull any more cards. We're getting a lot of the same messages from Spirit, so it's just almost like validation of everything that we've already been through. But yeah, this is definitely a beautiful, beautiful reading. And I'm very excited for you guys because, you know, coming into union with your divine counterpart is not something that everyone does in every lifetime. It's something that's quite special. So good for you guys. And yeah, really enjoy this next part of your journey and just keep holding that vision, because this is going to be something that really fulfills you. That's where I'm going to leave it, guys. So I do hope that I see you again. Please, if this resonated, like, comment, let me know how it went. Subscribe for future uploads, and if you want to be notified of the uploads, don't forget to hit that little bell when you subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye, guys. Hey, Pile 3, welcome to your pick a card reading for this week. Just while I'm talking, I'm just going to shuffle these cards because I just realized that I hadn't even put them away yet from the last group. So this is the new moon reading, the new moon in Aquarius. So where I am in Perth, the new moon was, I think it officially came into effect at like, I've got hair on me somewhere, sorry. Around 3 o'clock this morning was the new moon. So we're in the age of Aquarius and it's the new moon in Aquarius. It's very important. I don't know if you've seen around social media or just heard through the grapevine that it's quite important, but if you don't know much about it, I would definitely look into it. It's definitely a good time to set intentions about how you want your year to go, because it's going to impact your year quite heavily. So the reminders, if I'm describing a situation where there's 2 people involved, you could take either role, apply how it fits. This is a general reading. So don't force anything to fit, leave behind what doesn't for someone else that needed to hear it. Genders are not specific, change the genders if you need to. Oh, you guys chose the little mahjong tile. Well, I think it's a mahjong tile, but I'm not 100% sure, but either way, whatever it is, you chose it. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So let's shuffle and pull some cards. All right, so for my pile 3s, what energy is coming in with the new moon, please? Just straighten that up a little bit. All right, pile 3. Oh, boom. All right, we've got new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. I think that came out for pile 1, 2. not 2 was in number 2, pile 1 as well, I should say. Alright, so if there has been something that you have been thinking about, something that you've wanted to go after, it's time to take action. This new moon for you is definitely about setting those intentions and starting to take small steps every day to make this come to fruition. What else have we got for pile 3? What energy is coming in with the new moon? Aries energy is all about like taking risks and going after what you want or what fulfills you. So, wow. Hold on a moment. Try that again. So yeah, I feel like maybe even if it seems like it's a bit risky, this is about just embodying that Aries energy and just charging ahead anyway. We've got the end of a tough cycle approaches, which is the full moon in Capricorn. And expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So I do want to get one more before I swap decks. All right, so I think the reason that it's time to take action is because this tough cycle is coming to an end. So there's powerful changes lying ahead for you guys with this new moon. Excuse me. Oh, we got another new moon card. So you've got 3 new moon cards. A new start is coming. It's a beautiful card. I'm a bit shaky. I've had caffeine, as I've told every group. Don't worry, I'm not on crack. Okay, bottom of the deck is work through your fears, Scorpio energy, another new moon card. So, yeah, that's tying in with that risk energy that I was getting at the beginning. Even if it feels like a risk, it's about releasing the fear and just charging ahead either way. It looks like you are destined for new start and positive change. So, you know, just let go of all that fear and just move forward. It seems like you've paid your karmic debt. You know, the tough cycles have ended. So now it's time. Okay, so I had a flipper in, I didn't even realize. So, all right, movement, choices, decisions, pile 3. This is what is coming in with the new moon. Also balance. So we've got a number 2, and then with the 11, that reduces to 2. So we've got 2 2s coming out. First of all, which is all about finding harmony, finding balance. Oh, we've got the prosperity begins card that I wanted to flip over there. 3 1s as well, which is definitely tying in with that new start. And this is prosperity begins is a beautiful card. This I kind of see. This is like the ace of, I want to say, pentacles. It's like you know, a seed. Oh, sorry, I just completely lost my words. Planting a seed for a tree, the growth isn't instant, you know, this is long-term growth. So this seed was planted long ago for this tree to be up here. So this is like a long-term new beginning, a committed new beginning. You're approaching it from a very grounded energy. We've got the sacral chakra, another 2. So we've got all 2s and 1s coming out so far. So new beginnings that are going to bring balance, harmony, possibly some decisions to be made. Bottom of the deck, transformation. Got transformation there. So you're going through quite a transformation, group 3. So now I'm going to clarify each card individually. I'm just trying to feel what... Yeah, I actually think I want to go to Good Tarot. This is a deck that only gets read in the upright. So if you see me turning cards around, That's why. And then also with that oracle deck, I only take those in the upright as well. That's why I was flipping some around if anyone's interested. Alright, so we're looking at movement, choices and decisions. What's this about? Oh, I will have to shuffle these for a minute before I take any cards because they get a bit sticky. We've also got the aircon on, which is evaporative, so it's a little bit humid in here, so they're getting extra stuff. Hang on a minute. Alright, so I'll just do one more of these. And I think we'll begin. Alright, so movement, choices, decisions. So because they're sticky, if a whole heap of cards flip out and I put them back, it's because I can tell the difference when it's spirit giving me a card and when the cards are just sticking together. All right. The Sun. Jesus Christ, this is a really big reading, okay? The Sun is like new beginnings, but it's literally like abundance and happiness and positivity. So whatever's coming for you is really, really, really abundant. It's like the center of your, the sun's the center of your universe. So this is something that you will value, something that you will prioritize, something that will literally mean so, so much to you. The Two of Fire. So this is a new pathway that's opening up due to a higher perspective. So you've got a higher perspective on some sort of situation, and now you're ready to move ahead. What else for these movement, choices and decisions? The World card, okay. So some of you could be traveling or relocating. That could be some sort of new adventure for you. What else am I getting with this World card? Worlds apart, worlds apart. Why am I hearing worlds apart? Maybe you are doing something that sets you worlds apart from others in that area. It's almost like you're going to be setting new standards or something. It's like whatever it is that you're going to be doing is going to like set you way above the rest. It's like no one's going to be able to compete with you because you're going to be worlds apart. Another message I'm getting with that card is like as you ascend into the different dimensions, you could be feeling like you're living in a different reality to other people. The last couple of weeks where I'm from have been really strange because a lot of people are having a hard time. They're kind of losing their power a little bit. We've had another lockdown. Masks have become a legal requirement. So a lot of people are out there anxious and struggling and a little bit fearful, and then I feel like I'm living in a totally different reality. I don't always try to tie myself into readings, but I just feel like it's a way to help you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like you're living in a different world to other people. Like you're seeing the positives of all of this, and you know that it's all happening for a good reason or a higher reason. Just like the Hierophant is trying to tell you, you have a higher wisdom. So you're fine. You're, making power moves, you're making the most, you're finding positive things out of negative situations, and you've got a lot of wisdom about you. The Hierophant's the number 5, so I almost feel like it's like saying that with all the changes that are going on, you have a higher knowing that the changes are necessary and that everything will be okay. And the Fool. So this is like leaping into a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, surrendering to your circumstances, knowing that what will come, what will go, and what will stay, will stay. So this was all to clarify this movement, choices, decision card. So I feel like you guys are making a decision to either relocate, travel, or leap into a new beginning of some kind and take a bit of a risk. And I feel like your higher wisdom or your higher knowing or your higher self is what's leading you to do this. All right, let's take a look at this balance card. Why is the balance card here for pile 3, please? For their new moon reading. Queen of Water, yes, so that definitely describes the balance card. This is about healing and getting yourself into a really positive alignment, you know, healing your wounds, bringing everything to a completion that needs to be closed out, you know, completing cycles, and then just really healing your heart space to where you've got a lot to offer and a lot to give. You know, the Queen of Water is someone who is very in touch with their feminine side. They're ready to nurture whatever it is that they want to nurture. They're compassionate, loving, kind. And then we have the Magician. So like this energy is what's able to attract and manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You know, these two, because we're clarifying the balance card, we've got more one. So there's definitely a new beginning, and you're manifesting this because of the powerful alignment that you have reached within yourself. Jesus, we're getting so many 1s and 2s. I don't think we've got anything except for 1s and 2s. 11, 2. Jeez Louise. All right, so we've got the Justice card. And we've got the 2 of Air. So this is, again, choices, decisions. No longer putting off decisions because of the energy that you're in. You're making decisions very confidently and not trying to avoid or deter from these decisions. The Justice card would be indicating that you're attracting what it is you really deserve, you know, attracting what's on your level, what's in your highest good. So for you guys, I would strongly suggest like writing down some intentions, especially over the next couple of days while that new moon energy is still in effect. You know, do a ritual, get a ritual going, and write down what you're trying to manifest, but don't... Yeah?
Is it coming yet?
Yeah, it's on the way. It's on the way. When you're manifesting, never speak about it as if you don't have it. If you're saying I want, you're always going to be wanting. You need to act like you've already got it. You need to be like, thank you for this, I have this. So write down your manifestations on paper or speak them out loud to the universe, like a call and response type of thing. 10 of Air. So this, before I was talking about like completing cycles, you know, anything that's not in alignment, with you, it's about closing that out. So the 10 of Air is just confirming that, and especially next to the 2 of Air, it's like not avoiding ending these cycles any longer and not turning away from them. And it's about acknowledging them and taking action. Clearing out what's not for you so that you can allow space for what is for you. That's what I'm getting with that. So that's the balance card there. Yeah, so a lot of 2s and 1s. So this is all about new beginnings that are more in harmony with you, more in harmony with your heart space and your soul. All right, let's have a look at the prosperity begins. What's this? Oh, let's see, that was way too many. That was when they're all stuck. Okay, we've got the King of Water and we've got the Tower. So someone could be coming in quite unexpectedly, someone in the King of Water energy, because we had you as the Queen of Water before in the last lot of clarifiers. So prosperity begins. So something beginning with the King of Water, and so a water type energy, or just someone that's very healed and someone with a lot of love to give, and it's quite unexpected. If it's not, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could even be family or something, but there's some sort of new beginning with somebody that has a very sort of warm, kind, nurturing energy, and it's coming through quite unexpectedly because we've got the Tower there with that. Okay, I'm also hearing that maybe some of you, I'll put that back because I'm not going to take that one. Maybe some of you, the prosperity begins because you maybe evolve from the Queen to the King. So the Queen of Cups is healing. She's on a path of healing. She's not fully healed just yet, but she's, you know, doing very, very well. She's in a high vibration. And maybe you level up into the King where like you fully healed. And then that's that unexpected something. Let's have a look and try to find out what it is. What is beginning for pile 3? Okay, Messenger of Fire. This is either a message from someone, a very passionate message. We do have the sacral chakra there, which is all about sensuality and passion, but it's also about creative passion. So at the moment, I'm either getting that you're like you know, beginning like a creative pursuit, like starting a new business or something, like working for yourself, something creative, or this is someone communicating something quite passionate with you, because as it says, it's a messenger, so this can be a message that's received. And with the suit of fire, it's like something very passionate. All right, we've got the Queen of Earth. Okay, so for a select few of you, I do need to point out that this could be someone that literally sees your potential as like a wife, mother, you know, partner figure. They see your beauty, they see your caring, kind nature, and they want to communicate something to you. They want to like let you know that they want something with you. Or this is like a creative new beginning that puts you in a really, really firm position in your foundation. Like it's like reaching a new height in your material world, and something that brings you a lot of financial security. So this is kind of going two ways at the moment. So there might be two groups in this pile. Okay, the moon. So an element of this is a little bit hidden and a little bit unknown at the moment, but it will be illuminated with the moon. The moon's all about what's hidden beneath the surface. I want to get one more. Strength. So ultimately this is like a union, either within you or a union with someone else. It's taming the beast. She's taming the beast. So maybe you're taming the beast within you. But whatever this is, it's going to put you in a really strong, confident position, and you're going to it's just going to have you in a really healthy union within yourself, or possibly with somebody else. Could be something that you've been quite patient for, because I was pretty drawn to check the bottom of the deck then. Here, I'll do it for you. Oh, you're getting it. Oh no, you can't hit the bomb. You got to go back a bit. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, proud mum moment just there. That was really cool, man. That takes a lot of brains to do that, you know. All right, totally got sidetracked. Sorry. Sacral chakra. Let's have a look at this. So now we can really channel into whether this is like a creative pursuit or a passionate. Well, I mean, it could be creative and passionate, but or something more like passionate, as in like romance. Actually, I'm also. Honey, you're gonna have to take that out. It's too loud. It's too loud. You have to take it out there.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm also hearing that some of you have released some stored emotional trauma. The sacral chakra can be where we hold like any type of addictions, and so addictions are broad. Like a lot of people just straight away think like drugs when you talk about addictions. You can have addictions to money, food, not eating food. You can have addictions to gambling. You can have addictions to thought patterns, obsessive thinking, anything basically. So this can be where we hold our emotional trauma, our addiction. So it's like you have released something in there, only because it's right under here. So I feel like whatever you've released is kind of attracting in that new start. But let's clarify more. Sacral chakra, please. Can we have a look at why this is here? This is for Pisces, please. New moon reading. Okay, I'm going to put them all back. Okay, try that again. This could be what's helped you achieve a really healthy balance within you too, is releasing either that trauma or that addiction. Here we go. Okay, so the Four of Earth has come out first. So whatever this is, it's giving you a newfound sense of stability. It's got you feeling a lot more stable, either within you or even in your reality. So let's say the addiction is something that's costing you money. This is like saying that now you're going to have a better foundation and a lot more financial security. If it's like an inner thing, it's like that emotional trauma that you've released has been able to get you a lot more grounded and stable and not so reactive or anxious or fearful. It's helping you just have a lot more of a stable and grounded perspective. The Five of Fire. Okay, this is not normally like a Five of Fire meaning, but this image is really, really speaking to me. This is about bringing certain things to an end to attract better. So, I don't know, she kind of looks like she's waiting in this, and she's right next to a flower that's dying out. But then above her, she has all this light and abundance, like waiting to fall upon her. So I almost feel like it's, like putting an end to old cycles in order to attract new, lighter ones. Fortune's wheel. This is like destined, and now this is where all the movement starts to happen. So you've achieved some sort of victory with your sacral chakra. So you've either released an addiction, you've released an emotional trauma or block, closed out that pain or that cycle and let it all go, and now you're a lot more stable and the wheel is starting to move. Fortune's wheel is like the wheel of fate, so it's like destiny coming into play now and bringing in the new, or maybe destiny was helping you end these cycles, because it is a number 10 card, which is about endings, and then with every ending comes a new beginning. 10 of Fire. So yeah, that's that, releasing what doesn't serve you anymore. Like she has, Okay, so this is also telling me that with the new moon, if you do a ritual, use the elements in your ritual. But yeah, I just feel like she's burning all the pages of her history almost. Like she's just letting it all go, putting it all behind her and ready for the new. Oh, there's two there. All right, we've got the 8 of air and the Ace of air. Yep, so this is breaking free of anything that has held you back, kept you stuck, any limiting beliefs, any emotional blocks, and then going for that new truthful beginning that's completely in alignment with you. So before I wrap it up, is there anything that I have missed, Spirit, about what's coming with this new moon? King of Earth. This is definitely like success, financial gain, maturity, stability. So there's going to be like newfound stability, newfound success. Maybe you're Six of Fire, yeah, victory. It's leading you to something that's going to bring you a lot of victory. It's going to, you know, you're going to soar to new heights with this. The Fool. Okay, so this is giving you the confidence, the stability, the grounded approach to a new beginning. But it could be like taking a bit of a leap of faith here with the Fool card, because it's a little bit of a risk. But ultimately, this risk is going to be leading you to victory. Okay, we'll just take these last two here. Oh, okay, there's way more than two. We've got the 9 of air, the Chariot, the 9 of water, and the 7 of fire. So this is moving towards whatever brings you peace and emotional fulfillment. And then it's about protecting that of which you've created. So you are, you've brought your light and dark side into balance as a result of healing these wounds in the sacral chakra. You brought them into balance, and now you're moving towards whatever brings you peace, whatever brings you emotional fulfillment, and then you're going to work really hard to protect what you've created for yourself. All right, pile 3, that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you have enjoyed that. If you did enjoy it, please do me a favor and like or comment on the video. Subscribe for future uploads if you're interested, and I do hope that I see you soon. Bye guys.